Uh, my thoughts on money, job status, and social status. And to tell you the truth, in the long run, it's going to be irrelevant because the way how things is going within the system, because this system that we live in right now, the society is collapsing. It really is collapsing, slowly but surely. It really is collapsing. Um, right now, America is Sodom and Gomorrah, is modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. And just like what they say when it comes to Christians, we are living in the last days. And when it comes to this Western society that we live in, we are living in the last days. Society is breaking down as we speak. The old social norms of the past is beginning to fade away. What I'm trying to say is that just because you have money, just because you have a higher social status, just because you have a better career status, does not make you a decent human being. What makes you a decent human being is knowing who you are. Know thyself and do for self. And if you have a weak character, it's best to build a better character. It's best to build your own creation of who you really are, if you get my drift. See, life is all about self improvement. When it comes to getting your money, okay, of course, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with having a better job or better career. But what I realized that in this society, we value money over everything. We value money over ourselves. And it's very sad too. Because money is just an inanimate tool. It's just an inanimate object. And for the most part, we kill ourselves over paper money. This phony paper money, basically IOUs. The real money, like I said before, the real money is the gold and silver standard. But even then, money is just a tool. And that very same money, people steal for it, people kill for it, and also people sacrifice their lives for it. And as for me, I refuse to do so. Don't get me wrong, you need to have a job in order for you to survive in this world. I get that. But to actually kill myself or to actually sacrifice myself for paper money or some chump, or a bunch of change or whatever, I'm not going to do that, man. I'm not going to sacrifice my life for some chump change. I'm not going to sacrifice my life for money in general. What's that old saying when it comes to people? If you're trying to be rich, keeping up with the Joneses, I'm not that type of person. But it's just the fact that we based our character on what we do in our lifetime, on our occupation, is pretty appalling. Like my character should not be based on what I make for a living. My character is based on my deeds in this world. My character is based on what I do to other people. My deed, you know what I'm saying? My good deeds on how I care about people is what makes who I really am. Your character is based on how you treat others in this planet. It's not about your money, it's not about your job status, it's not about your social status. But that's the norm nowadays and I get it. But that's not how life should really live. Should really live by it. And to tell you the truth, man, I've had it up to here with the whole money, job status, and social status. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. If you don't work, you don't eat. I get that. But my character is not dictate. But my character does not dictate on how much I make a year, or what type of, or what what's my social status is. You get what I'm saying? It's the reason why I brought up this topic is because I've came across some people like for the past 2 weeks, from higher class, from higher social status, and from middle, basically from from different social classes, man, different income classes, from the high class to the middle class and into the low class. And I realized that within those different within those different income classes, everybody has their own unique thinking process. Everybody has their own viewpoints of the world, you know. And it was interesting, you know. It just caught my interest, you know, to hear different people's viewpoints on how the world really is, you know. Some viewpoints I agree, and some viewpoints I disagree. But overall, that's what makes well, when it comes to me, in my opinion, that's what makes the human experience very enjoyable because you get to hear other viewpoints instead of my own. You know what I'm saying? So, but what I'm trying to say is that when it comes to money and social status and all that, it really doesn't mean anything in the end. Because, like I said before, once this civilization or society truly collapse, none of that what matters. None of it what matters in the end. And we have to keep in mind we have to be mindful of that. We have to be very mindful of it. And for the most part, that's all I gotta say about that, man. That's all I gotta say. You know, all I can say is right now is that know who you are, keep going, keep your head up, and just create a plan for your future. And that's all I gotta say, man. More power to you all. More power to the people. Yeah, that's about it, man. That's about it. So thank you so much and have a good day.